Hello again. This is Erin Dragonsong with wiccaspirituality.com. And today I'd like to talk just about January for this year. Because one thing that happens in January is we tend to feel like we're launching forward into a new year, right? We are fired up, we set our New Year's resolutions, and we just want to start fresh. We want to make this year count, right? Something like that. The thing is, the energy right now is so much not that rushing forward energy. Remember in the last video, I talked about earthing and grounding and taking your time to just kind of center. That's really what January is about. Let go of the pressure to feel like you have to be somewhere you're not, or be doing something you're not doing, or to be better at things or further ahead. This is where you are right now. This is where you need to be right now. This is a challenging process for everyone, this ascension process of the planet. We need to honor what's here for us. It's also a time as we get more and more into the energetic realm of life. It's more and more important to go with the energies rather than against them. See, up until now, we have been pushing through. You know, there's this linear view of life that we've been living for millennia, I think, and especially for the last number of centuries, where we don't think of time as cyclical. We don't think of life as cyclical. We're just aiming at this one thing, and it's just this straight arrow. Go, 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 go. No, don't breathe, don't stop, don't pause. Go, 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 go faster. It's insane when you think about it, and it's absolutely unnatural, and it's against it's against nature. It's against what the divine wants. The divine has created this whole existence in terms of polarity, and there are times of growth and times of rest, times of moving forward outside, times of going within and exploring inside. 100, maybe a million, maybe a billion ways that plays out. Well, we are moving into an era where we can't just push through with our will, with our egoic will, and make what we want happen. We're going to be co-creating with the divine to make things happen, co-creating with the energy, with nature to make things happen. The beauty of that is that it's so much more easy and effective and pleasurable and joyful than trying to like push through our own agenda all the time on our own. So the energy right now is asking for us to co-create with it in a certain way. It's asking us to co-create by clearing our own inner spaces, by clearing away stuff that's cluttering up our lives. And that can be outside in terms of physical clutter or projects that are left dangling or something. And it's very much about the inner clutter, the patterns, the stories, the hurts, the resentments, the resistance that you may have been lugging forward with you year after year, like this big, heavy sack of bricks and rocks and concrete chunks, right? It's time to lighten the load. Like, OMG, is it not time to have a little bit lighter life? So this month, that's where the energy is. Start with you. Start with clearing the space in yourself. Because once you do that, you know that once you clear a space, nature abhors a vacuum, something else will come to fill it in. And if you're calling in good things, you first have to make space for them. In a lot of ways, it's about our energetic space, our psychological space, our emotional space, our mental space, because we've been carrying around these ideas and beliefs and habits and patterns that have kept us kind of stuck in the past. And you probably know this, okay? Who hasn't felt stuck, right? especially the last few years, 3, 4, 5 years or something like that. The stuckness has really become intolerable, more and more intolerable. So getting unstuck, it's a process. It can be a little tricky. I can help. Reach out to me if you want some help. There are ways you can do it. Right now, what we're being asked is to go inside, breathe, calm, relax the body, relax the mind, and allow things to move through and out. You will probably find that if you meditate, and if you can't meditate, if you feel like you can't meditate, that's a whole other thing, but it's actually okay. Because sometimes what's happening for both advanced and novice meditators, what's happening right now especially is that when we get quiet, when we just stop striving for a minute, all of this stuff starts to come up and clear itself. And you can feel like this is one of the worst meditations you've ever had. You can feel like this is intolerable. You can't sit here another minute. You can't take it. And you can feel like you're not getting anywhere. This is the big trick with meditating these days, I think. Sometimes the best, most powerful meditations feel like we're not meditating at all. Feel like we're just stuck in the swirling chaos of the monkey mind, or chaos of the heart, and miserable emotions are coming up, and the body can be like, literally the body can be twitching and jumping and ready to jump out of the seat, and it can feel like the worst meditation ever. And it can be the most profound meditation in terms of not only clearing stuff out, but in terms of accessing levels of consciousness that you haven't realized that you're tapping into. This is difficult to explain, but you can be in entire other brain rhythms. You can be in higher states like theta states, or delta states, maybe higher, deeper, whatever you want to call it, longer, slower. You can be in altered brain consciousness and not even notice it, because being in that consciousness disallows a lot of the other junk from coming forward. So what it starts doing is, when you get in this consciousness, what starts happening is all this crud starts coming up, all this garbage starts flying out of you. This is what happens a lot of times with experienced meditators. You've gotten to a really beautiful part of your meditation, over the cycle of your meditation life. You've got to this really beautiful stage where you're having these wonderful, profound type meditations. And then it's like you feel like you go right back to the beginning, and your meditations are grinding and hard, and your mind won't quiet, and all this chaos comes up, and you think, oh my God, what's going wrong? But what's going right is the question. Because what's actually happening is you have prepared the way. You have reached a level where the old crap can't continue to hang on to you. So it is being purified out of you. That coming up doesn't mean you're stuck in it, doesn't mean you're back there in the beginning where you were, because remember, time isn't an arrow, it's a cycle. Experience is a spiral. So you may kind of be in the same place, but you're a level higher, I guarantee you. And that level higher is what is clearing out all of that stuff that's coming up through your mind, through your emotions, even through your body. So when you're having a bad meditation, quote unquote, consider that what's actually happening these days, I can pretty much guarantee that what's actually happening is you are being purified from the inside out. The meditation itself is taking that out of you. You don't have to do it. There's nothing you have to do. You can just sit. You can just sit. Can you sit for 5 minutes and listen to a podcast? Can you sit for 5 minutes and look outside the window at something, or watch your cat play? Can you sit for 2 hours and watch a movie? You can sit. really can. And it's just a matter of knowing, I think, what's happening and why it feels the way it does. So what I'm trying to say is, just to sum up, this is a really, really great time to do meditation of any kind, whatever kind works for you. The harder it is, the more powerful and effective it tends to be for you. However, I also encourage you and invite you to be gentle with yourself because you're already dealing with a lot. So just do whatever you can do. If it helps to listen to music, if it helps to listen to a guided meditation, if it helps to do mantra is really, really beautiful and helpful way of doing this. If it helps to walk or knit or whatever it is that makes it work for you, this is just a really great time. Or whatever way helps you clear, journaling, breathing, yoga, qigong, whatever it is that helps you clear your inner space, that's going to serve you really well this month. And don't worry about next month, because after January, it feels to me like the drawing back of a bowstring. And January is just this pulling back. I bet you we're going into a retrograde, because that's what happens in a retrograde. And then you get to the end of it and it's like you let go of the string and it goes whoosh, and away you go. And that's what's going to happen, I think. I'm not quite sure. It might even be towards the end of February. I'm sorry to say, it might not be sooner. It may be sooner. It may be the end of January, but certainly by somewhere around the end of February, that string is going to let go and you're going to be able to fly, right? You've just shed a lot of weight, a lot of gunk that's holding the arrow down, and you're going to be able to take off, and you're going to more than make up for any time you feel you've lost in this process. All right, something to keep in mind, mark it on your calendar, meditate, put it on your calendar every day, same time. Remembering is the key. Consistency is the key, even if it's only 5 minutes. Even if you can only do 30 seconds, it helps. Try to do 30 seconds many times a day. But the longer you can do, the more you can do, the more you will be ready to move forward at even greater speed and greater efficiency and achieving what you really want this year. There's a lot that's going to happen this year, I think, that's going to help with that. All right, so that's our video for today. Have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Please, please, please leave me comments. I want to hear from you. How's it going? Have you tried some of these things? Are they working? Are they just ticking you off? Anything you want to say. And I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.